time now for the big screen. We're going to take a look at the movies coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
Our buddy Candace McMillan, the movie guru with Seattle Refined, joined us this morning. Hi, Candace. How are you on this Friday?
Hey, buds.
Hey,
bud. Good to see you once again. I literally just had to ask Holly during the commercial break. I Know What You Did Last Summer is coming back. There's a new version?
Yeah, there is. And
Oh.
I think we all don't care what they did last summer, to be honest.
Oh, Candace.
Sorry,
boy.
we are rebooting another 90s horror.
Oh,
It's a
geez.
trend. I know the Scream movies were very popular.
Yeah.
We had Final Destination on the show a couple weeks ago. But I Know What You Did Last Summer should stay in 1997, which is when the original came out. You know, Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. are back making with their characters in this film. There's another cameo I don't want to spoil for fans of this franchise, but it just doesn't have the same charm as the original or the same scare. You know, someone is accidentally killed, a group of kids decide to cover it up instead of coming out with the truth, and the next summer, someone in a fisherman's garb comes and tries to kill all of them. You know, it's fun to go back to Southport for these murders, but it just feels a little too derivative. It's trying to, you know, get the charm and the appeal of the original with a new cast of up and comers, and it just doesn't land, which is so disappointing.
That's disappointing. Candace, these were all the rage in the 90s. Steve and I were talking about Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Blair Witch Project.
Blair
That
Witch
was the other one.
Project, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
It's a
I know. I
bust.
was really excited. I was really hopeful for this one, and it just didn't hit for me.
I have to say, I think that's one of her harshest criticisms of new film coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a horror.
Yeah,
I love
that's
horror.
right up your
love
alley.
this stuff.
But I don't like bad horror.
Nope, only the good,
Good
stuff.
horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the list, Eddington, and this one has a pretty stacked cast.
It does, which should be a good sign. It's not a great sign here, actually, mainly because Joaquin Phoenix is in this, and he just makes some very bizarre choices. This is his second film with filmmaker Ari Aster, who is one of my favorite filmmakers just for his first two films, Hereditary and Midsommar, which were, you know, the best of 2010s horror. He's back in this surrealist, absurd film that's set in May of 2020. So it's the heart of the pandemic. You know, BLM movement is happening. It's a time where I think we all feel like maybe it's too soon to go back, but he goes back, and it's just a jumbled mess of story elements and characters we don't care about. He stars as a sheriff. He's butting heads with Pedro Pascal, who plays the mayor. He has some home life issues with his wife, played by Emma Stone, but there is nothing endearing about this film or its characters. I don't really understand what Aster is trying to get at. He's not taking a side either way. It's just he's setting a story in the pandemic, using those elements, and I think bringing back our own PTSD from May of 2020. You know, if you want to sit through a 2.5-hour film that doesn't make a bunch of sense but goes a lot of places, here you go. It's not for me.
Do you want to just waste your time 2.5 hours?
Or have your
Yeah.
anxiety level go
just
up.
throw it away.
Seriously.
I do feel like that is too soon for all those things. Just you talking about it, I was like, oh
soon.
gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it just feels too soon.
We're 0 for 2 this morning. What about Billy Joel and So It Goes?
Listen, I love a good documentary about an interesting person. I don't even like Billy Joel that much. I'm not a huge fan. I know some of his music, but it's really cool to see where he came from. And this is a really interesting documentary. It's set over 2 parts. So the first half, a 2.5-hour film, releases today on HBO Max. The second half will release next Friday. I've seen both. I thought that it is so detailed. It is so fascinating to really see, you know, Billy Joel in his prime and hear from the people in his life. They interview everyone, and they get through the grittiness of the details of what it took for him to rise to the top. He's lived a big life. I think these type of long-form documentaries, when done well, are so fascinating, and this one is done really well.
Oh, I thought Betty looked good too. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I like those too, Candace. I'm with you. When those are done well, and I like learning about someone I don't know about when it's done completely.
Yes.
Especially
It can be
when
about
the-
anyone. Just give me everything.
Yes,
All the-
exactly.
Especially when it's a legend who's been around for a long time.
That's
right?
helpful,
Like
too.
Billy Joel. All right, question of the day for you this morning. What is your favorite movie quote? I know you watch a lot of movies, but do you have a favorite quote from a movie that comes to your mind?
I feel like it it goes in and out for me depending on moods. But lately, I've been quoting the movie Nope, Jordan Peele's movie from 2022 a lot, and the quote is literally "Nope." And it's just in a situation where like you see something that you don't want to do or that really gives you the ick, and you're like, "Nope."
Nope.
In Daniel Kaluuya's voice in my head, that's how I say it. Kiki Palmer has a great line in that too, and she's 5 stars, Angel, 5 stars. So anytime I want to tell my husband he did something great, I say 5 stars, Angel, 5 stars. So
cute.
it's very niche, but those are great quotes.
Candace, I
Love
like
it.
it. I feel like your house could be a movie quote. You could just
Right?
basically talk in movie quotes to your husband. You watch so much.
We do quote a lot at each other. We're not very original people. We just re-quote other people's lines.
That's good memory.
I love it. Candace, have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, guys.
See ya.